Hey guys, so for today's first lesson, we're going to move to the focus on writing book, and we're going to talk a little bit about gerunds. So gerunds are explained on page 146. So if you want to go ahead and get your books open to that. I know I sent you a video from YouTube last week, I believe, that discussed gerunds a little bit. I want to take some time to talk to you about them from me. Um, so, as the book points out, a gerund is a verb that ends in ing, yet that we use like a noun. So instead of saying, I want to get a hot dog, you would say, getting a hot dog is fun. So that ing makes the verb take on kind of a noun form. So some notes here in the book. We have spelling changes a lot of times. With get, take. So we same rules for our other ing verbs. A lot of times the e disappears. Sometimes we double consonants. But some other examples of gerunds. Doing exercise is important to stay healthy. Taking antibiotics may lead to more infections. Getting sick is a natural part of everyone's life. Again, just taking on the verb form. We can form the not or the negative form by just putting not in front. Not taking antibiotics may result in fewer ear infections. Not getting enough exercise can lead to poor health. And so the main thing we're concerned about with gerunds right now is how it does three things. A gerund can act as the subject of a sentence, it can be an object of a verb, or it can be the object of a preposition. And all of that is laid out in the book here. So when it's the subject of the sentence, it's what the sentence is about. Littering damages the environment. Washing your hands helps to prevent exposure to germs. Exercising makes your muscles stronger. So you can see, the first sentence is about littering. That's the subject. Second sentence, what is it about? It's about washing. Third one, exercising. Again, the subject of the sentence. We can also use it as the object of a verb, like I said. So some examples. The doctor advised exercising more. So our verb, advised, that's what the doctor did. What did he advise? He advised exercising. She avoids eating unhealthy food. So our subject, she, verb, avoids. So that's what she does. She avoids. What does she avoid? She avoids eating unhealthy foods. And then finally, our gerund can be the object of a preposition. So this is just when the gerund comes after one of these common prepositions, about, before, of. People can protect their skin by using sunscreen. Stretch before exercising. I am against overusing antibiotics. So anytime you see the ing form coming after one of these prepositions, it's probably the object of that preposition. Okay, so let's look over at the next page and look at exercise B. So here are some common verbs that we usually use, with to or something. I want to become a doctor. They want to find a lot of money. So in this case, we want to change these verbs into the gerund form. So number one, the researchers are working. Guess find would probably be our best word here. So they want to find the right balance. So in this case, the researchers are working on finding the right balance. Number 2, doctors recommend washing your hands before and after every meal. You know, they want you to wash, so they recommend washing. Notice in this sentence, washing is the object of the verb. What do the doctors do? They recommend. What do they recommend? They recommend washing your hands. 3. Growing terms. I guess there are a couple of different ones we could use here. We could say getting enough germs, I think, is the best answer. As the main idea of the hygiene hypothesis. So if you get enough germs, you're able to fight more of them. So getting enough germs is the main idea. In this case, getting is the subject of our sentence. It's what it's about. 4, some germs make us sick, but others are capable of helping our bodies. We want the germs to help our bodies. In this form, they are helping our bodies. Notice this one comes after of, so in this case, it's the object of a preposition. 5, growing up with pets may reduce allergies in adulthood. And so what's the subject of our sentence? Our gerund. The subject is growing. It's what the sentence is about. 6, a healthy immune system is better at fighting off germs. Again, we have that preposition at, so fighting here is the object of that preposition. 7, today doctors prefer prescribing antibiotics only when it is absolutely necessary. So what's our gerund doing here? Our subject, doctors, verb, prefer. And so here the gerund is the object of the verb. They prefer prescribing. Right. And 8, taking fewer antibiotics may prevent the body from becoming resistant to superbugs. So another object of a preposition here. They protect from becoming. So those are the 3 main things we want to look for here in gerunds. I emailed you a little worksheet. So on your reading and writing quiz tomorrow, you're going to have some questions that look exactly like the ones on the worksheet. So you just have to find the gerund, and tell what it's doing. So I just want to walk through these questions with you real quick. So number 1, after the exam was finished, the student stopped worrying about her score. Okay, so our gerund there is worrying, and we want to decide what it's doing here. So our subject is the student. Our verb, stopped. What did she stop doing? She stopped worrying. So here, worrying is the object of a verb. Right, number 2, my mother learned singing from her friend. Again, so we have our gerund, singing, our ing word. Now we look for our subject. So subject, my mother. Okay, what did my mother do? She learned. So that's our verb. What did she learn? She learned singing. So singing is, again, the object of the verb here. 3, cooking is a very useful skill. So we find our ing word, cooking. That's our gerund. In this case, cooking is what the sentence is about. So it's the subject of the sentence. 4, he was tired of driving to school every day. So we look for our subject, he, verb was, is he was tired. We have our gerund here coming after of, after a preposition. So here it's the object of that preposition. 5, writing a good essay takes practice. So gerund, writing, and again in this one, writing is what the sentence is about. So it's our subject in this sentence. 6, Brittany enjoys looking at old pictures. All right, so subject, Brittany, verb, enjoys. What does she enjoy? She enjoys looking. So looking is the object of our verb. All right, and finally, 7, thank you for letting me borrow your pen. So our gerund here, letting. We look at what comes right before it, and for. So a preposition. Here, the gerund is again the object of the preposition. All right. So like I said, you'll have a few questions just like these on the quiz tomorrow. I don't think you'll have any problems with it. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. And that will do it for this lesson. Thanks.